Hey y'all, so I wanted to share this quick revelation that I just received. While I was at the store, I had went to grab some things for dinner, some items for dinner. I went in to purchase, I got what I needed, came out, and there was this man there, and he was asking for some, money or whatever so he could get a bus pass. I spoke to him, he told me his story, he needed money to get to his sister, etc., etc. Okay, so I said, okay, sure, because I had some extra change. I usually don't keep, like bills or whatever on me. I'll use my card, but I had some change today. So I had purchased what I needed with the cash that I had, but I had change left over. So I knew that the amount that I had was what he needed to purchase the bus pass. So as I go to give him the change, he sees that it's change and he says, never mind. And so I'm like, you sure? Because I know it totals up to what you needed, right? Yeah, it's like quarters, nickels, dimes, whatever, but it totals up to what you need. And he was like, no, never mind. I was like, okay, well, God bless you. He was like, somebody else will help him. And so I said, okay, all right, God bless you. I went to the car and I was just kind of like, that was weird, right? Because I had the money right there. I was about to give it to him, willing to give it to him. I had seen him ask several people before. I even approached him. So I'm like, you're waiting for somebody to help you. You need money for this thing. I'm about to give you the money for this thing. Why did you not accept the money? Like, I'm in my mind, I'm like, why did he not accept the money? And then I heard the Lord say, some people will reject what they need if it does not come in the packaging that they expect. And then he said, don't you miss your blessing because it does not come how you expect to receive it. And I said, ooh, okay, that's good. Because some of you all are waiting for God to do this miraculous thing. You're waiting for him to send help in a specific person or in a specific way. And you're about to miss your blessing because it does not come. It's not going to come that way, right? We cannot expect God to do things the way that we would have him to do things because he is God, right? It says his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts. They are much higher. That means God is smarter than us. God is thinking outside of the box that we're trying to put him into. So the help is not going to come how you expect it, right? And you're about to miss it because you don't like the appearance. You don't like the packaging. God said, do not despise the days of small beginnings, baby. He can bless you with a rock, a pebble. Do you understand me? You're looking for a big all to do thing. And God said, I'm in the small things, baby. I'm in the small increases. I'm in the small gestures, right? And this doesn't have to do with, always have to do necessarily with finances. It's with anything. You're looking for somebody to love. You're looking for somebody to have a friendship with. You're looking for a community. You're looking for all of these things. And God says, it's in the small things. Pay attention. We can't see what God is doing because we're looking for the fireworks. And God says, it's the small things. It's the small things. Look at the small things. Pay attention to detail. God is in the details. Okay? That man misses. I went and I was like, I know I got exactly what he needed. And I went and I counted out and it was exactly, matter of fact, it was more, come on now, somebody, than what he needed. So he would have had extra. But because he didn't like the fact that it was change, come on now, he said, never mind. He waiting for somebody else. God said, that was your help right there, sir. That was your help right there. You better catch it. Y'all passing up on good people, good opportunities, good things because it's not in the packaging that you think, that you expecting. That's not how God works. That's not how God moves. God said, yeah, I can do it in the big things because he's a big God, right? But he said, sometimes I'm going to do it in the small. So you got to pay attention to details so you don't miss it in this season. Amen? Amen.